Hey, good evening. It's Thursday, December 19th. Welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. Just 6 days until Christmas. You know, it's amazing. Each year, Christmas comes around a little more quickly than it did the year before. Tonight, I've been talking about this a little bit, but I have 3 gifts that you can give this Christmas and other times that will literally change your life. I know that may sound a little bit backwards, giving gifts to change us. That's not the purpose. I'm not saying you give them to change your life, but if you give them, they will change your life and the lives of your family and those close to you. So we're not doing it so we will change your life, but I promise you, if you give these 3 gifts, you will change your life for the better. You know, we hear these passages in Scripture that are kind of familiar to us. Philippians 2 says that in humility, follow the example of Christ and consider others more important than yourselves. Well, we get a practical way to do that in what we call the Golden Rule in Matthew 7:12, where Jesus sums up all the teaching, the entire law and the prophets, the Old Testament, all the words that are written in the New Testament. He's summing them up. He does it a couple places, but here he's summing them up in just one place where he says, treat others the way that you would like to be treated. This sums up all the law and the prophets, meaning everything that's written. Okay, let's now take this down to a very practical level. What are gifts that we can give that will represent well the spirit behind Philippians 2 and Matthew 7? What are these 3 gifts that will make a change? Well, I've got them all prepared for you here. I've got them all wrapped up in this nice box here ready to go. So let's look at the first one. Here comes the first one. Oops, just kind of tossed inside there. Here it is. It's a smile. A smile. Can you give the gift of a smile? In Proverbs 16:15, we hear this. It says that a king's face, when it brightens, everyone is encouraged. It's like the spring rains that come. And when the one who is in charge, when he smiles, it was a big deal. Because when he frowned, in that culture, a king that frowned, unhappy with you, you could lose your life. But when he smiled, that meant you had his favor. Well, your children, the people that you know and love, sometimes we feel the weight of everything crushing down on us. And we forget the fact that our countenance, our smile, is huge. See, if I gave my videos with stern voices that if you don't do this, I love you, but if you don't do this, you'll be in big trouble. You understand? See, that's not very encouraging. But if we could encourage one another, let's smile. And let's your children know. Let your husband or wife know that you care about them, that you're thankful for them, that you're excited about them, you value them. That's one way that we show humility for others. So, smile. That's the first gift that we give. Now, what's the second gift? Here we've got that. Oop, we've got this ready for you too. Hang on. Oh, there goes that one. This is pretty cool. I've enlisted the help here of a very kindly dog, and this dog, you can see, this little guy here, he's got big ears. Big ears. Well, what's that gift that we can give for this? This means we can listen well. If you have that smile, and then if you listen carefully, attentively, Proverbs 18:13 says, I listen for the purpose of understanding. You know, the person who answers before listening says that's his folly and his shame. But you see, if I answer before I listen, that shows disrespect, that I don't care about you. But if I listen for the purpose of understanding, changing what I need to change and to care for you, then I've given another precious gift. Because I smile, and if someone knows, your child knows, your friends know, your spouse knows that you really want to hear them, and you're putting everything aside, you're not just listening to gain knowledge so you can refute them and take them down or defend yourself, but you're listening because you really want to care about them. So that's the second precious gift. Now, what's the third one? Let's see. Yep, I got one more here. Whoops. Hey, here we go. Yep, one more. Let's see what we got in this one. Yes, here it is. Whoops. Yep, there we go. Okay, one more. This precious gift is one of kind words given from the heart. Kind words given from the heart. And really, brothers and sisters, this is for every possible situation. Even when we have to speak strongly and sternly, it must be kind from the heart. Two things happen when we use pleasant, kind words. One is that we hear a gentle answer, a soft answer turns away wrath. That's in Proverbs 15:1. If you want to diffuse a situation, don't get on your high horse, don't defend, don't take the other person down. Listen with a kind, gentle spirit. Because you've listened well, you care about them, and you want to respond. The other thing that kind words will do, according to Proverbs 16:20-24, is that kind words, pleasant words, will promote, aid, encourage your instruction. If you're being grumpy, even if you're giving good instruction, it's not going to be received well. But if I follow the model of speaking well in Proverbs 4:29, where I listen for the point of speaking only what is helpful, so that will build up the person I'm talking to according to their needs. Kind words from the heart. There you have it. Those three gifts. They will have a radical impact on the people that you love and interact with. And when you see that, that will change you. This is the biblical model where we give and it will return back to us. I don't give because I think they deserve a smile, or I think they deserve to be heard, or I think they deserve a kind word. No. I do that because God commands me to. If you focus on these three gifts, giving a smile, listening for the purpose of really understanding, not to take them down, but to listen well so you understand, and then to speak these pleasant words from the heart, where I'm interested in speaking God's words of truth and not just getting my own point across, not just defending myself. Three gifts that will change your life, because the people around you, they will be changed as well. Three really amazing gifts to give, not only now, but for the next year and the years to come. And that's it. Thank you for being here tonight. Great to open these presents with you, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.